Hi guys, welcome back to Life on the Sunny Side. I'm quickly just going to do an update. So you guys saw the video that we put up, which was the update basically on my health and saying I have to go back to the UK. Well, I've made it. I took the Knutsford Express from Kingston to Montego Bay. I got the 1:30 bus and I arrived there at like 5 p.m. And then check-in was at 6. I literally checked in, it was really quick, really smooth. They just asked me a few questions on the reason why I purchased my ticket, because obviously I purchased my ticket within like the last couple of days. So they went to check my card that I obviously purchased my ticket with. And then they just asked me a few COVID questions. So have I been in contact with anyone who's had COVID-19 in the last 14 days, which was a no. Have I had any symptoms of COVID-19, which was a no. And there was more questions, but I can't really remember right now off the top of my head. That's one thing that that's been going on with my health as well, is like my mind, I can't really think about, like I'm not really retaining information well, and I'm not sure what that is about. So that's one thing I'm definitely gonna get looked into while I'm here. But yeah, so had all those questions asked, got my boarding pass, and then went straight through security with literally hours to spare. And anyone know, like Montego Bay Airport is it's really dead, especially if you have a late flight. Everything is closed. There was literally like maybe three things open, 3 or 4 things open. Obviously their main duty free was open. Starbucks was open. I believe Wendy's was open because that's where I had to get food because I was hungry, and Island Grill was shut, which that's what I wanted, but I had to get Wendy's. And then there was Domino's, and that was it. There was hardly anyone there because it was just one flight leaving, and obviously I think at the time of year as well, and obviously COVID, there was hardly anyone actually there. So very small amount of people on a flight, which is great. So yeah, I got Wendy's, which I didn't enjoy. Like, anyone knows me, I don't really eat fast food other than Island Grill, so I didn't enjoy it at all. I got a wrap and fries, and it had cheese in it, and I didn't realize until I took like the first bite, and then I looked at it and I was like, this is not what I want to be eating, but I had to eat something. Then we found out that our flight was delayed. So our flight was meant to depart at 9:15. It ended up departing at 10:40 because the plane didn't arrive until 9:40. So it was really hard, especially how I'm feeling. I've been extremely tired, extremely tired. So I was fighting my sleep, and I had to be on the phone with my mum and my sister to keep myself awake. Otherwise I probably would have fell asleep and then missed my flight, I guess, because I was that tired. Despite sleeping on the Knutsford, I was still very tired. So yeah, so that happened. Got on a plane, had a whole row to myself. Like, I was at the back of the plane was basically empty. Like, there was no one on there. There was rows and rows of rows, just empty rows, which I was really grateful for. And pretty much as I got on, I just literally stretched out, put a blanket on me, and then obviously put my belt on so that they could see, and I was asleep for literally all of the whole flight. I literally woke up about an hour, with an hour left of the flight, which that was amazing, because who really wants to be on a long flight? Like, not me. Uncomfortable, not feeling good. Yeah, that wasn't me. So I had to sleep, and it definitely paid off. It was a smooth flight as well. Normally night flights have a lot of turbulence, but there was none. Like, I was really, really surprised. There was none. Like, that was the smoothest flight ever, which I'm so grateful for. Like, especially this is my first time traveling alone. I'm not feeling good, all these other things. I was just grateful that the one thing that was taking me home to my family here in London was I felt safe and secure. And yeah, and there was good people. Do you know, you have it on normally, like sometimes you have those people on a flight that you're just like, oh, why do you have to be here, kind of thing. But there was one lady, she was so sweet. She can tell that I wasn't like feeling great and stuff, and she just said like she would take the row next to me, but by the window, but she took that whole row. So she said, you know, if I needed anything, that she would, you know, help me out, which was really, really sweet of her. So again, I appreciate when people, you know, they don't have to go out their way, especially during this time. They don't have to go out their way, but they do. And yes, I really, really appreciated her. So yeah. And I travelled without a suitcase, guys. So when I got off the plane in London, I literally walked straight through. Like, at the end of the tunnel of us getting off the plane, there was like some home office people there. They checked our passports, and then we walked straight to passport control. When I mean having two passports, so having a Jamaican and a British passport is a blessing. I kid you not, guys, like, it's a blessing, because like the ease of everything is amazing. So passport control, obviously, normally there's a long queue to get your passport checked by immigration. That's if you don't have a British passport or an EU passport with a chip in it. So thank the Lord, my passport obviously has a chip. So I went to the electronic gates, did all of that, walked straight through past baggage claim, because obviously I had nothing to take, walked straight to nothing to declare, and I was out. I met my dad, got the train home, and then obviously this is my first full day here. I'm grateful to be back in London, but obviously I have to do the 14-day quarantine, which I don't mind. I don't want to go anywhere anyway. But yeah, I woke up and I kind of cried, because I'm like, I'm really here. Like, I really had to travel all this way to make sure my health is like the way where it needs to be, and just get certain things done. And like, I'm very disappointed in myself for not taking care of myself. Some of it I could have really prevented, and others just happen, you know. But I'm just grateful that I have the ability to be able to come home. Like, I don't have, what I mean, guys, I've wiped out my account. Like, I've literally wiped out my account, just to come home. But this is why it's good to come with savings. Me, it's been hard because I've never really had savings. I've worked, but my work has always been within my family or as being self-employed. And a lot of the money stays within my family or stays within a certain space, kind of thing. So savings I've never really had to have, and now I'm realizing the importance of savings. I'm realizing the importance of education and just a lot of things. So I don't really want to have to ask for a handout or help. But it kind of feels like it might come to that, especially to get back home. Like, once I'm home, I'm fine, you know. When I mean home, I mean back in Jamaica. Like, once I'm home and I can get back on my feet and work again, I'm fine. But it's this now having to find flight money to get back once I am healed and healthy and whatnot. But that's nothing I'm gonna stress about. Like, I'm not gonna stress about it now. I don't see the point of stressing about it. Like, I'm already not that great, so what's the point? I just kind of feel guilty for having to leave my sister. I know she can handle it. I know she's fine, but I miss her already. She's my twin sister, and I was meant to be there to help her and support her, and obviously vice versa. But I'm gonna go. I'll be back real soon. My aim is to really just focus on my health for the next maybe couple weeks, and then get myself home. Really, like, yeah. So if you guys, again, just keep me in your prayers, keep me in your prayers, and my sister, and stay healthy, guys. Really stay healthy. Like, stop stressing. One thing that's been my biggest issue is stress. That's not helped me at all. It really hasn't. And I keep stressing about things and money and all these other things that I need to stop stressing about, and thinking that I can't get the help I need, because sometimes I just feel like it's all on me, and if I don't do it, then I'm a burden. That's always been my issue. So I'm trying to learn to let go and to allow people to help me, without feeling like I'm causing a burden, when sometimes people just want to help you, and it could be the simplest of gestures, like, you know, can I help you with your bag? You know, someone asked to help me with my bag yesterday, because I was legit just dragging it, because I had no physical strength to carry it anymore, and I was dragging it, and this guy said, can I help you? And I literally looked at him and I was like, no, I'm fine, kind of thing, even though I wasn't. So guys, don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to accept help. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid. So yeah, I'm going now. Ciao.